is Ellis Hunt, and I'm going to share some memories of my dear friends in the band, the Wipeouts. When I was growing up, I believe it was 7th grade, I first saw the Wipeouts at the Southgate Shopping Center in Lake Wales, Florida, and I was just mesmerized, amazed. It was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. Of course, a lot hadn't happened in Lake Wales. Nonetheless, these guys were up there making really good music and had a great impression on me, and I always kind of fantasized what that would be like. And later, years later, around 1981, I invited Denny Fisher and Mike Brown to start a new band with me, which became Junior and the MDs, and we played from 1981 for the next 30 years. The original band was Steve Lake, a guitar player, Mike Brown on bass, John Perry, the lead guitar player, Mick Ryan on drums, and Ross Bryan was the lead singer. And Denny watched them play for I think about a year and decided he really wanted to join that band, so he talked his dad into buying him a Farfisa organ and a Fender Dual Showman, and did not know how to play the keyboard, and taught himself, and the guys let him join the band. So they became really successful and popular in the state of Florida. They won most all the battle of the bands that they entered. In July of 1967, the guys wanted to cut a record, and so they wrote a song, and they went to the recording studio in Tampa, and the name at that point had been the Wipeouts. And I guess when the record company got looking into that name and the song that was already out that was popular called Wipeout, they told them at the studio, you cannot use this name. So they had to come up with a new name basically on the spot, and I'm not sure who or how or what it means, but they came up with the name, the Edgin Inds. They played through 1967 and all the way through, I think, to August 23rd, 1968, and that wrapped it up. That last year, they were playing every Friday, Saturday night all over the state of Florida, and it ended when everybody was going off to college. In 1967-68, Ross Bryan decided to drop out. Perhaps it was getting too serious for him. They hired a new lead singer named Jim Whittington, and he stayed with them till the end. One of the cool things they did, where this came up, I have no idea, they put cans of shaving cream behind and inside their Fender amplifiers. These were all tube amps, so these amps got very hot, and probably a miracle that the shaving cream didn't blow up, but it was very heated under a lot more pressure, and they would turn strobe lights on at the end of their show, and they would lay some of the guitars with the volume on back against the speaker cabinets. There'd just be howling with feedback, so you got this wild, crazy noise. Mick Ryan's father had a cool white Mustang, and he was their manager, so he got him started in the early days, helped book the jobs, and went along with him. So I remember thinking he's a pretty cool dad to travel with the band and help them out. So they always had support of their parents, which led to their success.